Dune is a science fiction novel written by Frank Herbert, first published in 1965. Set in a distant future where noble houses control planets across the universe, it follows the story of Paul Atreides, the young scion of House Atreides, as he navigates political intrigue, religious prophecy, and ecological warfare on the desert planet of Arrakis, also known as Dune. Book 1, Dune. The story begins with the noble House Atreides being granted control over Arrakis, the only known source of the valuable spice melange, which grants enhanced abilities and prolongs life. Arrakis is a harsh desert planet inhabited by the mysterious Freemen, who have adapted to its hostile environment. Paul, the son of Duke Leto Atreides and Lady Jessica, a member of the Bene Gesserit sisterhood with special abilities, faces challenges as he comes of age and learns about his destiny. Book 2, Muad'Dib. After the betrayal of House Atreides by the rival House Harkonnen and the death of Duke Leto, Paul and Lady Jessica flee into the desert, where they encounter the Freemen. Paul gains the respect of the Freemen by demonstrating his prowess in combat and his ability to ride the giant sandworms. He is hailed as Muad'Dib, a messianic figure foretold in Freeman prophecy. With the Freemen's help, Paul seeks to reclaim his birthright and avenge his family. Book 3, The Prophet. Paul's influence grows as he leads the Freemen in a rebellion against the Harkonnens and the corrupt Padishah Emperor, Shaddam IV. He becomes a religious and political leader, fulfilling the prophecies of the Bene Gesserit sisterhood and reshaping the destiny of the universe. However, Paul wrestles with the consequences of his actions and the potential loss of his humanity as he becomes increasingly enmeshed in the complex web of power and prophecy. Book 4, The Messiah. As Paul consolidates his power and establishes a new empire, he faces internal and external threats. He struggles with the burden of leadership and the weight of expectation as his followers view him as a Messiah figure. Meanwhile, rival factions plot against him, seeking to exploit his vulnerabilities and undermine his authority. Paul grapples with the ethical implications of his actions and the limitations of his power as he navigates the treacherous political landscape of the universe. Book 5, The Golden Path. Paul's vision of the future reveals a path of destruction and chaos if he continues on his current course. He seeks to avert this dark future by sacrificing himself and embracing his role as a martyr. Meanwhile, his children, Leto II and Ganima, inherit his legacy and grapple with their own destinies. Leto II, in particular, embarks on a radical path to ensure the survival of humanity and protect the fragile ecosystem of Arrakis. Book 6, The Death. The saga concludes with the culmination of Leto II's grand plan and the fulfillment of the prophecy of the Golden Path. Leto II sacrifices his humanity to become the God Emperor, ruling over the universe for thousands of years in a bid to safeguard humanity's future. However, his reign is marked by tyranny and oppression as he imposes his vision of order and stability. Ultimately, Leto II's death heralds a new era of uncertainty and possibility as humanity grapples with the legacy of his reign and charts its own destiny anew.